Happy new month, guys. It's the 1st of March, and we just rounded up the trading for the month of February. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys the trades I took during the last week of February, the week that we just rounded up. And without wasting much time, let's go into the analysis and the trade. So guys, I started trading here. This was on Monday. This was where I started trading. All right, so let me go to a more lower time frame so you guys can actually see these trades and how they played out. So this was my first trade, all right, on Monday, and I took this trade on a 15k account, or my 15k account with funded nest. All right, so this trade would have been a break-even trade, but because I wasn't active at the time, so it went straight to stop loss. All right, so and after that I caught another trade on same Monday, which was actually this short trade. All right, after gold took out this liquidity, the previous all-time high, so and we had this massive volume drop, so I was expecting gold to sell from this breaker block here, but he ended up hitting my stop loss before he even started selling. So that was the second loss I took for the week, for the last week. All right, this recently concluded week. Then on Tuesday I caught this trade. All right, this was actually the trade that made me lose my 50k account. Like I told you guys in the last video, if you've been following my videos, when I got the 50k the payout from funded nest, I actually bought a 50k account, and that 50k account I've been trading it since this February. All right, so I've been having losses on that account back to back, and this was the last trade. It was at this during this week it was already on minus 9% drawdown, and this trade here, this particular trade, was actually what made me lose that account. I lost this trade because I took this trade on that account, and that was how I lost the 50k account. I also took some other major losses. All right, I also took this trade on other account because I took this particular trade on three of my account: the 50k account, a 15k account that I bought for January, and the 25k live account that I got payout from. All right, and the trade actually hit my stops, and that was how I had losses on this account, which was actually against my rule, because initially the rule I made for myself trading more than one prop account once was to trade one setup per an account. But I actually went against my rule, and this actually happened. But I have an account with funding fees, a 25k account, and I also took that trade on this account, making it the 50k. That's four accounts, all right, which is not very like okay, which is outside my trading plan. And I guess that was why I took this loss, which is kind of well deserved, because I did not follow my plan in this particular trade. But after this stop sale were taken, it seems that after I hit stop loss on those trades, that was even when my eye opened to like see clearly that level where my stop loss was actually liquidity level. And the moment we swept it, price started selling, and I was able to get an entry here. All right, but on this one now, because of the losses I've already taken, I took the trade on just the 25k account that I have with funding fees. Already on the account, I'm already on about minus 9% drawdown, because I also took this trade on the account. It was initially 8% drawdown, so I risked 1% on this trade, which brought it to minus 9% drawdown. So it was just the last 1% that I risked on this particular trade. And as you can see, the trade is almost 8.31 ROR. All right, I think I got two re-entries there, which actually helped me recover all the losses. And because I was risking 2%, so this actually made me recover all the losses, and I was on profit on the 25k account, about 0.2% profit. Now this was what happened on Tuesday, and that was how I closed Tuesday. Then this was on Wednesday. Then on Wednesday I actually caught this entry, but before I caught this entry, because this was during Asians at around 2 a.m. all right, in the early hours of the morning, so of Wednesday. So this trade here, I was very, very skeptical about market selling from here, because I was just placing. So I took my first entry around this point on the 25k live account, but when the market started dropping, gave this impulsive drop, I added another lot, all right, which was against my trading, because I was just adding trade without proper setup for re-entry. So I was just like, would I say stacking or what, which is very, very bad. All right, So and when market reversed to like trigger this setup properly, that was when it kind of you know started moving up. Because I used a very big lot size, it kind of diminished all the profit, and it was actually a massive loss, and that was how I lost the account. And the account was already on 8% drawdown, so it was just 2% that was just left on the account to actually breach it. So when during the retracement, that was how the account actually went, and that was clearly my mistake. And I'm being very honest with you guys. So it was just a 25k account that was still sitting. So with this trade, when the trade started running, I was able to pass the phase 2 of the funding pips account with this particular trade, and I lost the 50k account on Tuesday, and on Wednesday that early morning I lost the live account. Then the 15k account I got for January, I also lost the account on same Wednesday morning, which is very bad. All right. Then after that, I actually used this trade to like pass the 25k account. Then I there was a 15k account I got from an offer from FundedNet, buy one get one free. So it was actually an account that was given to me based on free offer. Like if you pass an account to one of my account, that actually get to like um funded fees. So that was the offer that was as a reward that was given to me. So that 15k account was actually an offer account, and I started trading on it. The first trade I took here on Monday that actually got to stop loss was actually traded on the 15k account, and I also traded the 15k account with these re-entries here, these two re-entries, and I was able to bring back the account from a minus 3% drawdown to actually passing the phase 1 of that account. All right. So and that was how my trading went. So I passed the phase 1, but I did this in less than 3 days, which actually wasn't up to the 5 days trading, like minimum of 5 trading days. So I have to like wait and start placing smaller size trades on the account so it can actually like complete. And finally on Friday, that was actually when the login for the account was sent to me. All right. So I couldn't trade this setup that showed up on Thursday on it. Same thing with the funding pips account that I passed with phase 2. So I wasn't able to trade on the account because the logins haven't been given to me. They were still like, they said it would take about 2 days to actually send me the logins, and after that I'll have to like do a KYC verification first before the logins will be sent to me. All right. So I happened to like take this particular trade that showed up on Thursday, which was very high probability for me. I took it on a personal account, and I was able to make little money from it. All right. So after that, I think all these trades that kind of showed up on Friday, I did not trade on it. I did not take any of these trades on Friday, and this was on Thursday. This showed up on Thursday, so it was this last one that showed up on Friday. I actually missed it during the Asian here. I was thinking price would come on somewhere here, use this as liquidity, but price did not. It kind of respected that breakup block and started dropping. So that was how I missed this trade. And one loss I took again, I think that was on Friday. I traded GJ, all right, DJ on the 15k account that I just passed. So this was the setup. So it went up and I had that loss. So that was actually how my trading week for the last week of February actually went. Though I had crazy experience with a firm, so which is still in review. So maybe whichever way it turns out, I'm not going to like say their name, but anything, whichever way it turns out, I'm actually going to give you guys the what happened on my next video. But for now, let's just keep it, and I'm just keeping my hopes high and see if it is actually going to like get resolved, because I've actually missed that support team. All right. So that was actually how my trading went. So overall, it was actually a trading month overall for February. February was actually a month filled with ups and downs, wins, losses. The losses came, the wins came. So for the losses, I would say the major losses I had was losing the 15k account that I got for January, because I said one thing this day, that at the start of every month I'm going to get a profit from account and try to pass it for that month before going to the next month. So at the start of every month, for January I got a 15k account, and that was the account I lost in February. So I couldn't pass the account in January because it was in deep drawdown, because I was having losses on the account. So it was actually in February that I lost the account. Then for February I actually got a 25k account, which was the account I got with funding pips, and I was able to trade the phase 1 and phase 2. I passed both of them, which I'm waiting for the master's account login to start trading the funded account, so which is also a win for me. Then for that was the 2 accounts. The 15k I got for January, I lost it. Then the 25k for February, I passed it. Then for March, I was supposed to start trading that account for March, but because of I just bought the account, so I was just tempted to like start trading it in same February, and that was a 50k account, and I bought the account as an investment from the payouts I got from funded net. The 25k live account that I got funded, like coming into this year, that was actually where I got when I got funded on that account. So the payout I got from there was actually reinvested back to getting a 50k prop account, which I was supposed to start trading from March, just like to adhere to my rule of getting a prop firm at the start of every month. But I started trading that same account in February, and I had losses on them, and that was how I lost the account. All right, then currently I've lost 3 accounts. I lost my live account too, which means I can't even get the payout from it. Remember the last time in my video I said I was already in deep drawdown. I think my emotion got the best of me, and I was just I wanted to like risk everything that was left on the account since it was already on drawdown, and if the trade eventually goes through, I'll be able to recover the losses, and if it doesn't, that means me losing the account. And that was exactly what happened. The trade did not go as planned, and that was how I lost those accounts. So that's been it. That being said, this is March, so the new trading week is going to begin on Monday, and I'm going to make new plans for March. I'm also going to make a video for there. So if you're just watching this video, there's a possibility that the YouTube algorithm actually pushed it and it came to your timeline. So if you want to keep seeing my video, I would appreciate if you like, subscribe, and so you'll be able to see my video again, because if you don't subscribe, there was the possibility of the algorithm pushing it to your timeline again. So please do subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what you think about how I traded this month, especially on those accounts I lost. Did I do the right thing, or I was just over trading and all of that stuff? So I've already written my mistake, all the mistakes I did this month of February, and those are the things I'm going to try and work on coming in this coming month, which is March, this month that we're already in. All right, I'm going to work on those mistakes and try to be disciplined as much as I can, because I think that's where my problem really is. Being disciplined enough to actually stick to my plan, that's where I'm having a problem. I see things and don't do them. I write out rules that I'm supposed to follow in my trading, but I end up not following those rules because I want to do things differently. Like, it's just so hard to actually follow those rules in reality, but writing them out, it seems like they are very easy. I'm going to follow them. That's always like just a feeling I always have when I'm writing those. But when it comes to the actual execution, like following those rules, I find myself slipping away in one way or the other. So that is what I'm going to try and work on this month, and that will be all for now. I just have the 15k account, which I just passed the phase 1, and I took a loss on, told you guys. So it's currently on -2% drawdown, and that's the only account I have. I've lost the 50k account, the live account, and the 15k. So probably for March I'm going to get a new account, and I'm going to get this account with funded next. All right, I'm going to get a new account with funded next and start trading for the month of March, and yeah, that is what I'm going to trade for this whole month. All right guys, I'm going to be very quick with this. So this is my trading history for the 15k account. So this is the trade history. So this is the trade history. You can see I had 3 losses in a row. I was risking 1%. Yeah, I lost about 0.5% of it. So, and here I made everything back, and I was able to pass phase 1. So I think that's the only account. So other account, this was the 50k account, right? And I lost everything. You can see the losses. Had losses there: -2%, -1, -2%, -2%, -2%, and -1. And that was how I lost the account. Then this was my live account. Honestly, this is crazy. And this was how after I made the withdrawal, I only withdrew once, which was $2,000. Then after that withdrawal, I made losses. These were the losses I made, and that was how I lost the account. So looking at my dashboard, if you go to Funded Nest dashboard, let's go to, this is Funded Nest dashboard. So currently I have, so these are the active accounts. So this is the phase 2 of the account I just showed you guys. So I'm currently on like -2. All right, draw down on this account, and I believe I'm going to like pass this account in the coming week. So let's see how it goes. Then that is the only account I have there. So if you're seeing other accounts, they're not my accounts. So I have somebody that used my this to like purchase an account. So those are not my accounts. Then for funding pips, so for funding pips, this is my account with funding pips. So this is the phase 2. I've passed phase 2, and this is the PNL. All right, after making these losses, and this was actually the the winning trades that actually recovered the losses. So I've currently passed phase 2, and I've passed phase 1. You can see the phase 1 is the student account. Took 6 trades, took 8 trades there, traded this one for 6 days, traded this one for 4 days, and that was how it just went. So that is all, guys. And in my next video, I'll be showing you guys maybe probably the 50k accounts I'll be purchasing. I'll be doing it in the next video, and I'll be showing you this if funding fees have actually sent me the login for the master's account and how everything actually turned out. So I'll see you all in the next video.